morning and welcome to Smell the Coffee on this beautiful Tuesday morning. You're joined by Diana Master and Glenara Shapura. It's still a great week because we are still celebrating the elephant tumbling down. If you don't get it, forget about it. How you doing?
I'm good. It's a beautiful Tuesday morning, like you said.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't wait for it to be Friday, guys. Oh,
I hope tomorrow is Friday.
I hope tomorrow is Friday. I hope tomorrow is Friday. But actually, today I was actually thinking, like, I think my place is colder than the rest of Windhoek. Because I actually have friends coming over and then like in t-shirts and shorts, whatever. And then they come there and then they're like, yo, do you have a blanket or like a jersey? I'm getting cold. So I was like, Diana will enjoy this. Because you are crying how it's not cold.
Even my place is also cold.
Is it colder
It's colder than outside. Like literally if you go inside, like if you're inside and you go outside, you're like, huh.
Oh, you see the difference?
Okay. Yeah. And honestly speaking, it's a dream.
Yeah, no, I was just like, Diana would have a blast.
I would have the time of my life.
Because I saw like, even like I'm having socks, you know those thick socks? And then just walking without like slippers. My floors are so cold.
Yeah.
Like I was just, what is happening
That's like
here?
the perfect weather for me. Like guys, I love the colds.
Like, Diana
I
is
love the
enjoying
cold.
this.
I don't know what it is. I love the cold. You would think I'm a winter baby. I'm not a winter baby. Maybe it's because I'm not a winter baby that I love the cold. I don't know, but I love the cold. And I even remember saying I want my child to be born in winter, and she was. She was born in winter.
But was it not hard though? I actually didn't know that she was born in winter.
She was born in winter.
But isn't that a little bit harder because you know what? It's cold, it's what, and then there's all these pains that you're going through. Oh, it's a chill.
Well, it's terrible if you have a cesarean section. I didn't have a cesarean section, so I'm fine.
Oh.
But for me, it really wasn't all that bad.
Yeah.
Because she had a lot of these like snowsuits and whatever.
Oh.
She was dressed like a baby that was born in Europe.
Okay, I see
So
what you
most of
mean.
her like jumpers and whatever
were
very thick and very, and for me that was perfectly fine because also during summer babies tend to overheat.
Oh.
Babies
I never
tend to
actually thought of it
overheat.
like that.
They tend to overheat, and because we can't actually really tell their temperature, there's still that whole thing of the baby is newborn. You must wrap up the baby and cover up the baby.
Yes,
Babies
and now
overheat.
you're overheating I know. Like any newborn baby, my initial instinct is keep them covered. But
Yes.
that's just because that's what I've been taught all
That's
my
what
life.
you've been taught. Yes.
So it makes sense that you're saying winter makes a lot of sense because
Winter was perfect for me. Winter was perfect for me because when it's bath time, you just put on the heater in the room. You turn up the AC to the warmest temperature, so the room is already warm
and then when you take
and then you just and she
she
just looks so cuddly in the little snowsuit, and you're just like, oh, like
okay,
I'm feeling broody. I want another one.
Oh my word! No, you're making me want to have a baby.
Yeah.
Actually, like this
It's
year,
it's adorable.
It's the year for I don't know what.
Show me this year.
No.
It's
Listen,
early.
guys. I did not finish.
Oh,
This year is the year for the universe convincing me, like Glenn, you can actually have a baby.
you
Not
can have a
now,
baby.
but you can have a baby.
No,
'Cause
guys,
I was
trust
thinking
me.
I would not probably be a mother, but now I'm just like I'm leaning towards it now.
But let's talk about this briefly when people are like, oh, you should have a baby. Unless you want a baby, don't let people convince you to have a baby because it's going to be a lot of sleepless nights. It's going to be difficult. Motherhood, parenthood is one of the most difficult things. If you're somebody that loves your sleep, prepare to say goodbye to your sleep.
Oh no!
I was
love
lucky.
My sleep. You had support systems.
I had support systems, but also my baby, she loves sleep like me.
Oh,
So I literally only stayed up, I think, the first 2 nights.
Yeah.
You
And
know,
then
because they're like, oh, you must get up, you must sit up, and you must feed. After that, I said, I'm co-sleeping. We're co-sleeping. The baby was in my bed, and she'd just be like, because she was also very lazy to cry. I just put the boob in her mouth as we were both sleeping, and then we'd pass out. And my mom was
That's
like,
so cute. I actually love. Oh, you're making me all giddy. Now I really want a baby.
but not everybody's gonna have that luck
Like,
of having
I
a baby
know,
that
like
can sleep.
And now I say I want a baby, and then I get like, oh, this
Yes.
child doesn't want to sleep.
This child doesn't want to sleep. The first 2 days, also, she had terrible colic.
Yeah.
So she was crying a lot. And that time you're a new mom and you don't know what to do. You're like, why are you crying, bro? I fed you. I changed your diaper. What do you want from me?
I just met you too, bro.
And I remember the nurse was like, don't be impatient. The baby probably has colic. Remember, it's also her first time being here. She doesn't know how to navigate
You're
and
making
communicate.
Me so soft, babe. Like, oh,
No, babies are like literally but only if you want. Don't let other people convince you, because the minute that happens, and now you are left to deal with this baby on your own. Remember, babies for lifers, guys.
Yeah,
for lifers.
Said, when is the baby coming? Now the baby's here.
Now
they are nowhere to be found.
Exactly.
Where are you? Where is
you,
Auntie?
Diana, can you come and babysit? Hey, chomi, you know. And the same thing with the pregnancy. Everyone is rubbing your belly. Oh my goodness, so cute, so cute. After you give birth, people are going to be like, now aren't you going to do anything about your stomach? Shit. This is the same stomach y'all were rubbing and gassing me up on.
So stop with the hypocrisy.
I always say having a baby is a decision that needs to come from you. It shouldn't even come from your spouse. It should come from you. You should be, because you are going to be the one that's going to carry that baby. You as a woman are the one that's going to carry that baby for 9 months. And then after those 9 months, the 9 months, trust me, are the easiest. Easiest.
Actually, somebody also said the same. Like the pregnancy.
Pregnancy.
People think that pregnancy is the worst. Like it's the best.
It's the best phase.
Yeah.
Because it gets worse. It gets worse after that. So it needs to be a decision that you make on your own, because you also have to remember that labor and delivery is not child's play. It is not child's play. Take it from me. It is not child's play, number one. Number two, there's a high chance of you getting postpartum depression. And if you don't have the right support system, that is going to be extremely difficult for you. It's going to be a tough period. I know of this mother.
Talk about this. Yeah.
I know of a mother.
Yeah.
She gave birth to twins.
Yeah, I was actually going to
She
talk
did
about
not
it.
want to see her babies at all. She was just like, no, I don't want to see these babies.
Yeah.
She literally had to go away for a few days. She ran away, literally, because she was like, I can't.
But also, why don't we explain what the postpartum
PPD, postpartum depression.
Because I think there's even somebody in court right now for attempting, or maybe they did, I don't know. I'm not going to say that's literally what was happening. Maybe it was a different situation, but she had wanted to get rid
of the baby.
Babies.
Yeah.
And I'm just saying, like, I don't know what happened. So we're
Yeah.
not saying that that's what happened. But we don't treat postpartum depression like, people don't even talk about it. Like,
people don't talk about postpartum depression because for them it's just, oh, it's okay, you're just tired. Oh,
Yes.
you'll get over it. Trust me, it's just that. And really and truly, it's not just that. You have these mothers crying because it's like, why are you crying? They're like, I don't know. Why don't I love my baby the way I'm supposed to love my baby? And if not treated, it can actually be a very, very serious thing. So that's why I say the decision to become a mother should come from you.
and another thing is, if you have the support system, please lean on it. Like, if you have a proper support system, lean on it. There's this other guy who said, I don't want to get you pregnant right now, because I'm quite busy, and even during your pregnancy, I need to be there for you. Because he was just like, I need to be there for you. Your feet are gonna swell up. I need to come and massage them. You're gonna have cravings. You're gonna have all these things, and I need to be there present.
Yeah.
Right now, I'm just too busy, and I don't want that. And I want to be there for the birth. I want to be there for the initial months when the baby's still a baby. You know, in the middle of the night, I can wake up and
help you out.
Yes.
You know, my cousin's husband literally told the people at work, his job was all about traveling. He told people at work, listen, my wife is expecting and her pregnancy is high risk, so I'm not going to be able to travel. So from that period until the kids were about 2 years, he was not traveling because he was such an involved, present father.
Yes. It's not like the mother would know what type of milks he would also know.
He would also know. He would even
know
tell
what type
you,
of
no,
nappies,
don't shake the formula bottle, rather swirl it. And you're like, we were taught you just shake.
I love it.
Yeah.
Guys, I love an involvement.
You would bathe the kids.
Oh, I love an involvement, guys.
So,
that's the partners we want.
Those are the partners we want. This is why we always say, get married to someone who wants to be a husband. Don't marry someone who wants a wife. Marry someone who wants to be a husband. In the same way, have a child with a man that wants to be a father.
Ooh, not to get you pregnant, who wants to be a father.
Wants to be a father. And even for the guys as well. If you are the one that wants the child, make sure it's with a woman that wants to be a mother. Because, for example, if you get Kaya pregnant, Kaya will leave you with that child. Kaya will be like, sharp to me. There you go. That's your kid.
I got a
Bye.
life to live.
I got a life to live.
Diana is saying she's out in the streets.
I'm finna go.
I'm finna go.
And that's
every
why
other weekend.
she has been so honest from the get-go, like, I don't want kids. And then someone said to me, no, but don't you think that she just hasn't had the right influence? I said, it's not about, if she has to be influenced to
Then it's
become a
maybe
mother,
not her.
then it's not for her. She needs to wake up one day and be like, you know what, guys? I want to be a mom.
My ovaries are doing the things.
And we'll be like, okay, Tommy.
My ovaries are doing the things, guys.
But if she has to be influenced, if you have to prove to someone that being a mother is good, then probably motherhood is not for that person. Probably it's not for that person
And
anyway.
it's perfectly fine. Anyways, let's take a look
We
at
actually don't have
the
time to
for
take
the
a look
real-
at the memes. Maybe we
Yes.
can take a look at one and then
And
we'll
then
go
we
for a
get
quick
into our
ad
stories,
break.
yeah.
There's nothing I hate more than someone who likes to communicate through WhatsApp statuses. Yo. There's nothing I hate more than someone who communicates through WhatsApp status. See, they be like, they wanted me to fail, but they don't know that I will always succeed. Yo, who wants you to fail, my guy? Like, honestly, who wants you to fail? Or they be like, no one in this life supports me. I'm always on my own, but God will support me. Aye, bro. Oh. There's nothing I hate more than someone who's non-confrontational and they speak through WhatsApp status. Yes, it's like, my guy, just go through the person. Go to the person you want to talk to. There's no need for you to go around the corners and start writing, I'm a paragraph. There's no need to do that. And they like to speak in like parables and like scripture. Like it doesn't even sound like a real person writing this. Because the way they speak, like, I will conquer and I will prevail. No one speaks like that. But I promise you, when they write a status on WhatsApp, they write like that. I'm like, no one speaks like that. Why? Just confront the person you want to talk to and speak. Use your words. Like, you guys are we are too old as adults to be going through WhatsApp status. Oh, guys, use your words. There's no need for you to crash out on the WhatsApp status. Just go to the person you want to talk to. There's no need to just parallel my paragraph. Now you must ask what's going on. You're not going to do that. Why must I ask?
I wish I was a woman of few words, but unfortunately you'll hear from me.
Yes.
And the thing is, I will not post on my status. My status will never actually tell you what I'm going through. You understand? But if I have a problem with you, my ex can show you paragraphs and voice notes that I've sent because I will speak my mind. And then on my status, no, it's a good time. Just memes.
Yes. So don't think that whatever I'm posting on social media is directed to it. No, I'm just having a good time because when I have to say something to someone, I get it off my chest.
I get it off my chest, I say it. And sometimes, if the shoe fits, feel free to lace that shoe up and wear it. We are done protecting people's feelings. I've had someone be like, oh, is this about me? What makes you think everything is about you?
Bro,
If the shoe fits, you know what? Go ahead, wear it. I'm not going to defend anything.
and if it's about you, you would have known because it would have been in your
In your
inbox or your calls
Yeah.
log. I would have called you a bit. You know what? That other thing that you did, it's not sitting very well with
Someone said to me, oh, I feel like you're posting this so that he sees it. I'm like, lol. First of all, he's blocked from viewing my status, so it's not even for him.
Actually, now that I'm thinking about this, so recently I found out that somebody kind of stole my idea. Sure, I didn't act on it, but
Yeah.
it was just like, dude, like it's like me telling you, hey, I'm doing a script on Mars,
Yeah.
people going to Mars and whatnot, and then like a year later, you are doing a project created by you, people going to Mars. I'm like, Yeah, I can't. You know what I mean?
And that is offside
That is
because it's
offside.
different from. I was about to say, if you don't act on it, God will give the idea to someone else. It's different if I've told you about my idea.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. I didn't mind it being like, let's say I said it, but Kaya never heard the story.
And then she decided to do it. Yeah.
Yes, I was like, I'm gonna be fine with that. But then I'm like, I literally, legitimately told you specifically about the idea. Next year you are doing a project, people going to Mars. But I'm like,
This is why I say don't tell people your things.
yeah.
Don't tell people your ideas. Don't tell people your plans. What people don't know, they cannot ruin. That goes even for a relationship. Let people know you're in a relationship, fine. But don't let them know with who. Don't let them know about everything that you guys do.
And you know, when I found out about it, first I saw the project, I'm like, oh, good for her. It was more of a thing of like, hey, Diane, I have this idea. I think you fit in as this character. I'm writing it for you. Do you get what I'm saying?
And then I go and do the, wow. Anyway.
Do you understand? So now I'm like, I was gonna let it go and not confront, but I'm not about to be posting on my social. I'm going to confront.
Go
guys.
confront.
I'm like, yo, what was that
because
about?
my aunt always says, I can't lose sleep over something that you did while you're sleeping peacefully.
You are having a good time.
Nope. This is why I say if someone has done you wrong, make sure they also don't get to sleep. Because you're not sleeping, so why should they get the luxury of sleeping? No. Well, let's can't sleep together. On that note, we'll take a quick ad break, and when we come back, we get into our top stories.
Namibia is a land of movement, with waves that never stop reaching forward. Here, adventure is not something we search for. It is something we are born into. In every corner of this country, creativity rises from artists, from athletes, from dreamers. And when the world comes to explore Namibia, they discover something extraordinary. Because when sport moves people, creativity moves ideas, and tourism moves the world toward us. Something powerful happens. A platform where movement meets imagination, where industries connect, where opportunity grows, where Namibia's next chapter begins. Welcome to the Creative Sport Tourism Expo. Exhibit, partner, experience. Creative Sport Tourism.
Do you want to do that?
Now in our top stories, a woman who literally couldn't hear men. Yeah, she couldn't hear men's voices, and it wasn't her choice. A woman in Xiamen, China, woke up unable to hear her boyfriend's voice one day due to a rare condition called reverse slope hearing loss, which affects the ability to detect low-frequency sounds. A woman in Xiamen, China, woke up one morning to discover she just could no longer hear her boyfriend's voice. As Forbes reports, the cause was not a relationship problem, but a rare medical condition. Now, the condition affects a person's ability to pick up low-frequency sounds, which is precisely where most male voices sit on the sound spectrum. This meant the woman could still hear higher pitched sounds and voices perfectly well, but anything in the lower range had simply vanished. The name comes from the shape the condition produces on an audiogram, a chart doctors use to map a patient's hearing across different pitches. Most hearing loss slopes downward on this chart, reflecting a loss of higher frequencies. In this case, the slope runs the other way. Forbes notes that the condition is not strictly limited to men's voices. Women with deeper voices may fall into the same inaudible range, while men who speak at a higher pitch might still be heard clearly. It is also worth pointing out that low-frequency sounds extend well beyond human speech, covering everything from the low rumble of a tuba to distant thunder. What makes the condition particularly tricky is how easily it goes undetected. People tend to notice the loss of sharp piercing sounds far more quickly than the gradual disappearance of deeper ones, meaning sufferers can go years without a diagnosis. Doctors say the condition can be triggered by several causes, including Meniere's disease, viral infections, kidney failure, and changes in pressure around the brain. Where the damage is permanent, hearing aids can offer meaningful relief. As for the woman's boyfriend, doctors confirmed he should not take it personally.
I will take it personally.
It sounds made up.
I know. This is something that you hear in a rom-com. I think there was something, was it on Netflix, where they had Taraji P. Henson, where she could hear men's thoughts or something like that.
Yeah.
This is literally in that genre. Like, all of a sudden, I can't hear men. Like, what?
I feel like, imagine you live together, and then one morning you speak to me, and I'm like, what? What are you saying?
Speak up.
It feels like you're being gaslit. It feels
I
like
will
you're
not
being
believe
gaslit.
you. I will
Because,
not
like,
believe you.
I legitimately can't hear you. What are you saying?
Why you
What are you
speak
saying?
louder?
And do you know that's what they believe? I heard, I don't know if it's a myth, I don't know if it's a fact about where the term gaslighting comes from. I don't know if you've heard it.
Yeah.
But basically they say it started with one man that was just so tired of his wife and her nagging. So gradually it was in the time where they still used the lamp lights, those lamps, man.
Yeah, the one that you even...
Yes.
Yeah.
So apparently this man would gradually turn down the brightness daily, right? To a point where this man would literally sit in the dark with a newspaper
And pretend to
reading
read,
it and
yeah.
pretending to read. And the woman's like, is it me or is it getting darker in here? And he's like, no, it's you. She's like, nah, man. And then every day it's getting dark. She's like, is it me? Or is it? And he's like, nah, you're seeing things. To a point where this woman legitimately thought she was crazy. So she got herself checked into a mental institution because she's like, I'm seeing the room
He
getting
was
darker.
like, I am tired of dealing with this woman. But actually, now that you're talking about that, the person who invented gaslighting, like, you're my guy. You sat down and thought, like, how can I manipulate this person to think that they're crazy?
Yes.
I actually
Yes.
had an ex who tried to gaslight me. Luckily, I was just too strong in my whatever. So he will start like let's say it's a Tuesday and I'm like, maybe I go visit him. He's like, oh, you're not dressed. I'm like, what do you mean? Yeah, we're supposed to go out. We have dinner plans. I'm like, what?
Since when?
Since when? It's like, yeah, you always forget
Ah!
our plans. I'm like, excuse me, what?
Do you even care about this relationship?
Yes, it was, and I'm like, why am I only having this issue of forgetting plans just with you?
Yeah.
I don't forget plans with Diana. I don't forget plans with Kaya. Just you.
Just you.
I was like,
Why?
don't play with me. No.
And do you know, I don't know if we have time for a quick story, but there's a woman that was working in a prison, like a maximum security prison, where they house prisoners that are mentally unstable. And this man was a serial rapist. So he obviously needs his urges filled some way, somehow. So he manipulates the one lady, the carer. Right? And he would start very small. He would start on some, oh, wow, you look so beautiful. Oh, wow, tell me more about yourself. You know what? I feel so sorry for you, so I got you this sweater. You know, like just slowly manipulating her to a point where this woman is like, this man really, really loves me. And it got so bad, that this man was sending her money, right? Like using, obviously, his relatives on the outside.
Yeah.
And she would eventually start giving him blowjobs through, you know, that little door where they give you food in prison? She would give him blowjobs through that, right?
Lord.
And now the rest of her co-workers are like, nah, when Diana came to this job, she wasn't like this. She was
no
this,
way.
you know, quiet, down to earth, very ghetto looking.
Yeah.
Now Diana's putting on lipstick and what. And when Diana goes into Glenn's room, she takes a lot more time. And then they found out that this guy literally manipulated this woman. And then they did DNA testing. They found his sperm samples on the door and her saliva on that's how they came to the conclusion that, okay, so this is what was happening. They were having oral sex. And
I don't know if it's manipulation though.
it is manipulation because he was not in love with this woman. He was just trying to use her to fulfill his sexual desires.
I don't know if it's, I know you guys are going to come for me. I don't know if it's manipulation or he got game.
You also belong in a psych ward. You, straight jacket, loading for
Got
you.
game.
It will end in you wearing white. It will end in you wearing white. On that note, we unfortunately have run out of time. Thank you so much for joining us for today's episode of Small the Coffee. We'll catch you guys again tomorrow. Same time, same place. Ciao.